Hello, Misters and Misses. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a quick tutorial on how to achieve these large / jumbo knotless box braids. As you can see, I started off with my hair pre-parted and pre-stretched so that it would be as simple as possible for me to create this simple style. I'll start by telling you about the things that I used to achieve this style. I'll include them in my description box as well. I needed hot water, a towel, some wrapping strips, some jojoba oil by One and Only. I also used some mousse to set the style. And I used Got2b Ultra Glued gel, some hair grease by Virgin, a parting comb, a brush, a detangling brush, and some Braids braid, as well as my Shine Jam. And the hair that I'm using is Freetress Braid 101 in the color 1B 613. I only ended up using one piece of my hair jewelry, but it's optional. Before I started braiding, I separated my hair, making sure that I put smaller pieces of hair for the back of my head and bigger portions of hair for the front of my head, if that makes sense, because the back of my hair is always the thickest. You're also going to notice that I put a heart in this clip because I didn't want you guys to see, but part of my breast was out and it was sticking out my bra. So I'm beginning with the Virgin grease. I'm putting it in my hair as I'm taking the braid out, making sure it's all on my scalp. I followed that with some Shine Jam. I then followed up with my detangling brush just to make sure that the jam is all throughout my hair. I like to coat my hair with the jam so that it can be a smoother finish. I then went on to put some Got2b glued on the edges just to get my P's and my kitchen in order and keep it a little more sleek, you know. Us 4C girls gotta go the extra mile sometimes. After brushing my hair as neat as possible, I proceeded to plait my hair, beginning my knotless braid. And I added the hair one by one. I usually add 3 pieces to my hair. And as you can see, that's what I did here. I will include a clip of me doing it closer because I know that some of you guys don't really know how to do knotless braids. So I'll be sure to record that. I added a little more Shine Jam towards the ends of my braid just to help me tuck better because this is such a big portion of my hair. I also used the braid spray towards the ends of the braid because that hair was coarse, guys. Like, I don't mean 4C coarse, I mean like dry coarse. As you can see, I braid to the end, always. I always braid to the end. I just don't like when braids come loose. So I braid real tight all the way to the end. To start my knotless braid, I separate the hair into 3 sections. I braid once, twice, and then I add a piece of extension hair into the 3rd stroke of my finger, if that makes sense. Then once I braid the 4th time, that'll be the 2nd part of the extension strand that I added in. Then I repeat I hope that I explained that well. I'll try to explain again in the next clip. But one thing you should know about knotless braids is that you have to keep your grip tight between your pointer and your thumb finger. That's major key. And you end up with your nice knotless braid. Make sure you trim it. I decided to go to the bathroom just to show you guys a little better. Taking out my braid. Now I'm going to add the shining jam. I already added the grease and brushed it through. I'm gonna put the shining jam just a little bit around the edges of my hair, smoothing it out as I go. And then I'm going to add the Got2b glue just a little bit. We don't want our hair to be too crispy or crispy at all. We don't do that over here. And then we're going to smooth that out. On this braid, I chose to use a comb because it's the front of my hair, and I always like the front of my hair to look the neatest. This style, once again, is only a beach style. I was only planning on wearing this style for about a week at most. So don't judge my parts, guys. Don't judge my parts. It was a quick style, all right? Appreciate it for what it is. Dang, I was really trying to get that neat, but I'm brushing it just to make sure it's all smoothed out. Now I'm grabbing it, getting ready to plait. Don't move, Vonnie. Why are you moving out of the camera? All right, 1, see that? 2, and we're going to add a piece of hair. I'm going to get the piece of hair. Boom. And then we're going to add, well, we're going to braid, I'm sorry. And braid. Pull that other hair. Once again, as I rear the end of my natural hair in the braid, I am combing it and adding a little shining jam just to make sure that it stays tucked. Yeah. Make sure you take your time, just like I did, tucking the braid, tucking your hair, in the braid. You don't want it sticking out. But of course, if it does, don't stress yourself because it is a protective style for a reason. It's not your natural hair and it's not permanent. Now we just need to lay these edges. I mean, I'm not an edge pro, but I'm just laying it as flat as possible so that it looks nice and neat. I like neat, and neat is always the way to go. Using my Got2b Glued gel to slip them down, and I'm going to tie them up in a little while. my strips as shown earlier to lay down my edges. While my hair sets, I am going to clean up and get ready to dip my ends. But of course I wanted the mousse to set before I started to dip my ends. As I said in the beginning of this video, I only added one piece of jewelry because once again I was only keeping this hairstyle in for a week and it was a beach hairstyle, so I wanted to keep it cute and simple. And of course, what I love the most about these braids is that you can put them in a bun as soon as you're done. You can just put them up effortlessly and they stay and they're not tight, they don't hurt, they don't pull, and you still have your edges. As you can see, that's the finished beach hairstyle look. Don't forget to like, comment, and press that subscribe button. Later. Mwah.